All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers here from Great Millstone Atlanta Church. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory, and worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh, the ones to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Greetings and salutations to you, Akim, that are pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Okay, wanted to do a lesson, touching up on a topic at hand. Well, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a woman who was saying that you said she was commenting on Apostle's page.
No, it was like a woman on Sotnetter TV on a video.
Mm-hmm.
She was pretty much trying to say that having multiple women came from the seed line of Cain, and that's incorrect. That's nowhere in the Bible.
Right.
That's not. You can't read about that in the Bible. And there's a plethora of cuts to that. Some of which being our forefathers like Abraham, Jacob. They had multiple women.
Yeah.
They dealt with multiple women. But we're gonna get the scriptures.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want me to start off from there?
Matter of fact, what you holding?
Isaiah.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can start off with that. Let me grab it real quick.
Were you about to say something?
I'm just going with the flow, bro. Let me grab Isaiah so they can see it. All right. So this is Isaiah, the 4th chapter, and the first verse. You go ahead. You can read.
It says Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Right, 7 women, and we know that number 7 is really dealing with a completion. So that's like a multitude. All right, Shabai in the Hebrew, all right, which is, you see here, 7. All right. So let me go back, Shalaki. All right, shall take hold of one man. All right, you got it. Go ahead.
Right, and if I could just add something real quick,
Mm-hmm.
Even Esau's science goes into that. Like you could ask, you could look up like women outnumber men, and it will say women outnumber men on earth 7-1.
Yeah.
So that shows you that the scripture's on point.
Yeah. Women outnumber man, and man produce seed. It's
Right.
no need for a man to have billions upon billions of seed coming out of him at one ejaculation,
Right.
if it's not meant to be fruitful and populous, dealing with multiple women. All right, we're not saying it's not. You don't have to have multiple women, but it's scriptural.
That's
all right, it's scriptural. All right, and one woman can't handle, to be honest, the physical desires of a man. One woman will be worn out, man.
Right.
All right, she'll be her vagina isn't supposed to be exercised that much, and what she has a time of rest, which is what her cycle, which she's supposed to, according to the law, she's supposed to be put away, meaning she shouldn't even be touching anything. She's supposed to be in her own quarters. So who is to do those other duties when she's away? The other woman. That's really how it's supposed to be, man.
That's right.
But Esau Edom has turned the world upside down. All right.
Kind of going back to our forefathers, like Abraham, his wife had a maid, and like the brother just said, that they had maids to do things for them. Like when they're pregnant and stuff, they had maids to like help them. They had handmaids.
Yeah. Right. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna read verse 1 again.
Mm.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Keep going.
Verse 2. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
So it says, in that day, when the 7 women are taking hold of one man, the branch of the Lord should be beautiful and glorious. That doesn't sound like something of the stock and the doings of the wicked. It said that's according to the Lord. Keep that in mind. The branch of the Lord should be beautiful and glorious. All right, wrap that up on 2. Go ahead, bro.
It says, And the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel.
Exactly. Of Israel. And what we were also speaking on is basically that's that rebellious spirit, that feminist rebellious spirit, man. All right, that Eve had. And really women are the true rebels, man. Women are a rebellious creature. All right. We're gonna get that, matter of fact, in Numbers, the 12th chapter, because even the righteous women of Israel have been rebellious. They're rebellious. Case in point, Miriam. All right. So this is Numbers chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman, which was a Cushite woman. All right. But first of all, Miriam don't got no business speaking up against Moses or Aaron, but a greater price was given to Miriam because she was a woman, all right, for rebelling, all right. And matter of fact, before we even get that, let's get that term Miriam and let's see what that means, all right, showing that women are rebellious, man, all right. Miriam means what? Okay, come on. Mariam, which means what? Rebellion.
Sure.
Mariam, which means rebellion. Okay, that's what that term means. All right, and that's what she was doing. She was being rebellious, and what took place? All right, what took place because of her rebellion?
You go in this parking lot
right here.
Come on.
Okay, come on. Yeah, what took place because of her rebellion? All right, she was turned into a leper. When you go down to verse, let me see. That's I believe verse. We'll deal with verse 15. So you go to verse 15. It says, and Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. And why was that? Because she was made into a leper. All right. Let me see. All right, yeah, verse 10, it says, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow, and Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous, right? And this happened because of what? Her rebellion, man. And that's the same thing with, these women trying to speak and say, craziness, talking about that polygamy is dealing with, is something that came from Cain, which is complete nonsense, man. All right, that's not scriptural, man. All right, you was holding something?
Yeah, I got a quick precept.
Okay, yeah.
This is
we can wrap up on this unless you had another one.
Yeah, I had one more.
Okay, come, we can get them.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
You got it.
And that's what's gonna happen to you rebellious ass women out here, man. You women that are in that feminist spirit. Like
right.
In the scriptures, the scriptures condone polygamy. That's righteous.
Yeah, that's righteous.
The Lord said, "Be fruitful and multiply." And like the brother was going into, you can't do that with one woman. Like you'll wear a woman out.
Yeah.
You need multiple women. Like how are you gonna multiply while a woman is pregnant for 9 to 10 months?
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna reproduce, man? You need another woman.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven, because a lot of people. A lot of Israelites are going to die pursuant to Zechariah 13:8. So we're going to have to bring back the nation.
Right. All those fucking people dead on the earth, and we just supposed to deal with one woman. And you know how many women that if we do that, it's going to be a lot of women. Because remember, it spoke about the widows in the scriptures. You know how many women it's just going to be? And if we were to follow that logic, it would be a lot of women without husbands.
Right.
A whole bunch of women. But no, that's not how it's going to be. Every woman in the kingdom of heaven, all of them are going to have husbands, man.
That's right.
All of them, they're going to either be wives or they're going to be concubines.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, you can't forget about the concubines.
All right.
Israelite men are going to have concubines on top of having Israelite wives.
All right.
and we're gonna be getting them concubines pregnant too.
Right, exactly. And we're going to have children by those concubines, by the other nations.
That's right.
You know, but it's going to be in righteousness because we're not going to be worshiping their idols, man. We're going to be made perfect.
That's
you know,
right.
we're going to be made perfect. Now, Esau, Edom, all right, I'm not saying that we're going to have concubines of Esau, Edom, but you're going to have certain Edomite women that I believe they're just going to be, you know, just sheer slaves, you know, maybe have reproduction farms for them, you know, as they did for us. But, hey, it's going to be double for them, you know. But as far as, like, Israelites and these other nations, these women are going to be married, man. All right, you're not going to have Miss Single Dingle out here, man. That's the American philosophy. All right, you know, homosexuality and all that garbage, man.
Right.
All right. What else you had? You said you want.
Khan, this is.
I'll pull it up for you. I'll read it for you.
Khan, it's Matthew 19 and 29.
Okay, 29. Okay.
If I could just add to what brother was saying, also in the kingdom, women aren't gonna have that mindset of you know how they say you gotta play the field or
yeah, no,
that wicked bullshit like.
Nah.
Like live life while you're young type shit.
They're not gonna do that.
They're not gonna have that wicked ass mindset. All right, they're gonna have a righteous mindset of preparing to have a husband and keeping that husband for her whole life.
Right.
That's how it's gonna be.
Right, woman. If you not in the kingdom of heaven, nobody's gonna want you if you're not a virgin.
Right.
If you are a woman who has had sex with a man, then nobody's gonna marry you in the kingdom of heaven. The only man that you're gonna have sex with is your husband. You're gonna have sex with one man in your whole life. Nobody gonna take. We're not about to. If it's a woman that already has sex, we're not about to take them in the kingdom. The hell type of used product is that, man? Use and abuse, man.
Right.
We be tempted not to take that shit on this side, the way y'all, the way some of these females are, man. All these damn bodies, man. You know. But yeah, I got you. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 29. It says, "And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life."
Right. So these are the words of Yahushua, and Yahushua isn't a liar, man. This is what we're fighting for, man. To receive 100-fold for everything that we gave up on this side. But one of those things it says forsaken. It says brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife. So it says you're gonna receive an 100-fold. So that includes that wife.
Yeah.
Everything that it mentioned, houses, all that. We're gonna get that 100-fold in the kingdom, man. We're gonna have hella mansions on different planets, hella mansions on Earth, multiple everything, man. We're gonna get everything back 100-fold, and that includes the wives, man. And it's not just gonna be one wife; it's gonna be 100-fold, which could be any number of women.
Yeah, no Israelite man's gonna have one wife in the kingdom.
Right.
That's not what's gonna happen in the kingdom. Every Israelite man's gonna have multiple wives, and they're gonna love it.
Right.
They're gonna be okay with it, because go ahead, you got it.
I was about to say, and look at the men of old. Look at King David. Look at King Solomon. They had multiple women.
Yeah.
King Solomon had 1,000 women.
Yeah.
He had 700 wives and 300 concubines.
Yeah.
And the only reason that we don't got multiple women now is because we're on the bottom. We don't have riches.
Yeah.
But once we get that upgrade, once Yahweh Shem Shai upgrades us and gives us that status, gives us that godly status, those riches, then we'll be able to provide for many women, man.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and right now it's time for us to prophesy. We're not worried about having these women on this side. That's
right.
just a burden, We got a mission to fulfill, But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the Spirit. We're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.